Hello and a big welcome to the channel. I'm the Motorsport Madman, and this is the sweaty round 14 of the Viewers Championship. Welcome in. Please do drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. And yeah, so hot sweaty evening here. The room is all ready with the heat of the PC. This is going to be a slog of a 2-hour race. But the bottom line is, if you were in live chat for yesterday's Belgian Grand Prix watch-along, you have been entered into this 2-hour virtual race, and we'll go through the grid lineup in a minute. I wanted to come live a little bit before 8 o'clock so we can get the race proper underway by 8 o'clock. Let me just reset this so we don't run out of time. So we'll reset the grid. But yes, how we doing? Dougie, love you too, mate. Ernesto's in as well. Let's go. Kim's in. Kim's in today. But Kim wasn't in yesterday. The championship leader missed the Belgian Grand Prix watch-along yesterday. And so Kim, for the first time this season, is an absentee from the race. This opens the door for the other, because the other 9 in the top 10 are all in. All the regulars were in, even though we only had a third of the people that usually watch the stream in the stream yesterday. And the views were down the drain because, for a few reasons, it was a beautiful hot day. People in the beer gardens enjoying the life, not on YouTube. And I don't think YouTube sent out the notifications. Certainly not notifications to everyone yesterday. So we only had about a third of the viewers that I normally have. And that's equaled. That has translated itself into a 16-car grid. Now, last week we had a 29-car grid. So there you go. And the 16 of you that are in this race are obviously, everyone's getting points because top 20 get points. So whilst there was fewer in, it also means the people that were in get the benefit, reap the rewards of that in the next 2 hours. So welcome in CL2 as well. Unfortunately, you missed it as well yesterday, CL2. Quite a lot of people did, to be fair. So don't feel too bad because, like I say, 2/3 of the people that usually watch weren't in the stream yesterday. So yeah, right, let's get into the rundown of the grid. Before I do that, notable absentees, as I've just mentioned. Kim Young, the championship leader, is not in this race. Also, notable absentees from the top 20 in the championship then. 11th in the championship, Chrissy Ladyweed, also missed it. 13th in the championship, Football with Brownie, also missed the stream, not in the race. Gav's Highlights, also missed the stream, not in the race. Suede and Jamser as well, 19th and 20th in the championship, also missed that. But 9 out of the top 10, so only Kim in the top 10 misses out. But she will still lead the championship after this round, whatever happens, because she had more than a 50-point lead anyway to... who's second now? Is it Anthony second? She had more than 50-point gap to Anthony. So even if Anthony wins the race, he won't take the lead of the championship. So Kim, your lead will be cut down, but by how much is the question. But yes, guys, you didn't get a notification. I know that's the thing. I don't think YouTube sent notifications to everyone because they only had about 7 or 8 people watching. I usually have about 30 people watching, only about 7 or 8. So hot weather, no YouTube notifications. Maybe people aren't feeling the Belgian Grand Prix. Maybe people didn't feel the thumbnail. I don't know. But for whatever reason, it was a dead stream. It was a good race, though. You got one yesterday. Yes, right. Let's get on with it. You watched on a replay. Well, I hope a few people did. But anyway, right. I'll re-up this one more time so we won't get through in 1 minute 40. But yeah, so 16 people in. Let's have a look at the grid lineup for round 14 of the Viewers Championship. Skeleton Josh on pole position, and also your car number, which you can just see to his car number's right there, number 49. Your car number is now your championship position. So there's 61 people in the championship up till now. No debutantes in this race, so it's only the regulars are in. But Skeleton Josh, 49th for the championship, pole position in round 14, so he'll be looking to get a lot of points. Daniel Davis has hit 3 quick 3 quick cars in a row. It's not the car, but it's easier to say the car than the driver. You are looking quick once again, Dan. A front row start for Daniel Davis. It's unbelievable. He keeps rolling a 666, mate. He keeps rolling a 666, and it is what it is, guys. Unbelievable. Right, let's have a look. So, Skeleton Josh, Dan Davis. P3 is Todd of Ramsgate in P3, orange Porsche. P4 goes to Away's orange and white Ferrari. Now, Away's 43rd in the championship. He's been in a few races, but always been at the back. So, Away's be looking to get some points from P4. It's P5 for the one, the only Loz in a blue and black Ferrari. It's P6 for Anto. At least he's not at the back. Because he's been at the back for most of this season. So P6 for Anto. P7 for Dougie. So not bad out of 16. You're in the middle of the pack, Dougie. Dougie LUFC P7. P8 for Mitch Chapman in a black and red Corvette. P9 for JJ. P10 for Salty Dog in a dark green Lamborghini. P11 for Barry in a black and green Mercedes. P12 for Simon Tilbury, white and green Porsche. P13 for Carl in a purple and orange BMW, unusual livery there. P14 for Ernesto in an orange and black Lambo. P15 for Sean Tan, otherwise known as SHT. And then Anthony at the back of the grid, second in the championship. And with Kim not in it, Anthony could have done with starting nearer the front. But yeah, that is your grid then. So it's Skeleton Josh, Daniel Davis, Todd of Ramsgate, Aways, Loz, Anto, Dougie, Mitch Chapman, JJ, Salty Dog, Barry, Simon, Carl, Ernesto, Tiesto, Sean Tan, Anthony, and then it will be me at the back for this long, sweaty 2-hour race around Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. How are we doing? P5, let's go. Yeah, you win 3 in a row. Your 3 in a row is ridiculous. When I was setting up the race and setting up all the cars and I spawned them all in, it was like, oh my God, Dan's got a decent number again. Because it's on a percentage of 1 to 100. And I think your car, Dan, or your AI driver is 94%. I was like, you lucky... You absolute jammy bugger, mate. Rocking up on the grid with a 94% is unbelievable, techers. Right, anyway, right, let's get into it. Let's get gridded up. 1 minute 12 to go. Right, let's get in the car.
1 lap to green.
Only 17 of us in the race, including myself. I could have padded the race out and I could have put 40 AI drivers in, but I thought, do you know what? It makes it overcomplicated. It also really doesn't help out the AI. It's actually unfair to you lot to pad out the race because you get held up, whereas I don't. AI versus AI in different categories. You get a few brain farts where your car will be held up for a couple of laps when you shouldn't be, and I'll just rock up and get like gifted overtakes. So I've decided to keep it simple now. In keeping it simple, that also means that once the car's spread out a bit, it could be a little bit I'm sort of on my own. Hopefully that's not the case, but yeah, it might not be the most thrilling thing in the world, but it is simple. And I've also got a button so we can keep track of the top 7 just like that with a flick of a button. But yeah, hopefully everything's set up all right and you can hear me. But yeah, round 14 of the Viewers' Championship, Spa-Francorchamps, is about to get underway. So all that's left to say is good luck, everybody, and hopefully I don't sweat myself into an early grave during this one. Oh, it's the endurance layout in it, so the race hasn't started yet. Yeah, there we go. Now we're underway. Yeah, because it's the endurance layout of Spa-Francorchamps, which is slightly different pit lane, slightly different start-finish straight. But yeah, anyway, we're underway now. So good luck, everybody, for round 14 of the Viewers' Championship. Let's go. Hopefully I'm not last. But we shall see. It's a long race.
Car on your left. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right.
Hoping for a
Clear.
top 10, to be honest. Woo, really? Thought Ernesto was going to try it there.
Car right. Still there.
I've got you, Ernie. I've got you.
Clear.
Up 2 spots. I'll take that. I'll take that. Now this is Blanchimont. Now if I don't spin here over the entire 2-hour race, it'll be a miracle, because when I was doing practice, I spun there twice. You have to be so careful with the steering input there at Blanchimont. You lose the rear end. I don't know if it's a thing to do with this Porsche that's got a loose rear end or what, but I was turning to Blanchimont just spinning out during my the practice laps that I've done this afternoon. So if I last the 2 hours without spinning there, it's a miracle. Right, come on, it's Anthony and Carl. And here I am, Eau Rouge, for the first time at racing speed. I've got the move done. Oh, have I got the pace today? Have I got the pace in Spa-Francorchamps? Making up early positions. Not something you see every week on the Viewers' Championship. Me actually being half decent might be on the cards. Watch me spin now. That'd be the absolute. Right, next up is Carl. I've got to check my mirrors as well, because Anthony still fancies a sniff. I'm not worried about Carl pulling away. If you've ever seen these races before, I've got to be careful in this corner. Oh, you see the rear end's gone. You see what I mean? I've drifted round there. It's so treacherous. It's so treacherous, Blanchimont, man. I just the car should be planted. I feel like in real life the car would be on maximum downforce there. But not in iRacing, mate. It's sketchy as anything. Drifting round Blanchimont on lap 2 is not... It's not the plan, dude. Because I've got about another 40 odd laps of this. I don't know if I can take Eau Rouge flat. Definitely not yet. But yeah, I'm not worried about Carl pulling away, because the AI's rapid in the first quarter of an hour anyway, so I'll reel him back in. Hopefully. These guys are right on me. Anthony and Sean. Right on me. But I've just got to not get too distracted by it and just do my own thing. And don't overthink it. I think I'm too cautious into poo on there. I am too cautious, look at that. Oh, look at the run they're getting with the slipstream.
The car in P1, just after the fastest lap.
Right, I've got to be careful here.
14.09.
Just tease it in. That's the way. Very minimal steering input is the way to go. I'm under pressure here.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
You're never making the corner. What? Okay, lesson learned. I am braking way too early for the sauce. Okay, noted. Noted. Wow. I have been absolutely done there. Absolutely done. Croft. Have I ever driven Croft? No, I don't know it. I've heard of it, but no, I don't know the layout of Croft. And it's not in the sim either, so there'll be no chance of Croft on the Viewers' Championship if that's what you're asking. Croft is not on iRacing. Snetterton is. A few British circuits are. But I don't. But Croft isn't. Oh, look at this! I'm having to defend here. He's all over me. Oh, don't lose it.
Left side.
Jesus.
Still there. Stay on the
I know
right.
you're second in the championship, Anthony, but.
Clear on the left.
Whew. Okay. Well. I had a good first 2 laps. I was getting too cocky, wasn't it? I was like, oh, I've got good pace here. Okay, these guys are rapid, man. The AI is... I know it looks like I'm just like terrible at the game, but honestly, I've done enough laps around Spa in my life. The AI is just absolutely rapid. Whew. Bit of wheel spin out of the bus stop chicane. And it's a sweaty one. You went to Croft. Where is it? Whereabouts in England is it? Yeah. It's alright, I'm still targeting the top 10. Ernesto!
Right side. Still there.
It's alright, I'm still
Clear.
targeting the top 10. It's early days. The AI is always quick in the first 20 minutes. But it's not looking good, Brev. How much fuel have I got? A lot. Let's try and keep up with Ernesto at least. Come on. I'll check the top 7 as well in a minute. When we get on the next straight. See how that's playing out. That's your top 7. Oh, Dan's dropped back. It's Skeleton Josh, Loz, Todd, Aways, then Dan, Dougie and Anto, top 7. Don't spin it. Oh, interesting. Interesting, guys, interesting. Dan's dropped back just like Lando Norris, starting on the front row. But not having a good start. But it's a long race, you know what I mean? There's time to, and look at how close. Loz is only 1.6 off the lead. He's cutting across the grass up Eau Rouge. You must be mad. I can keep up with Ernesto. We're all right. I'm all right. I'm quite happy, to be honest. I'll let him have the early glory. You know what I mean? Oh, that wasn't good.
The leader is running 15.94.
I'm sure he is. Whew. What are we saying? Top 5 quite tight, yeah. Do you know what I'm going to try and do if I can? I want to try and do a George Russell one stop. If I can. I've done it before. But my car won't be underweight when they scrutinise it. Oh mate, this is so hot. It's not a good idea really to our race on the sim. But I love it. That's Anthony and Sean going side by side. It's a long race. I'm alright. I'm alright. Just keep it clean and I'll pull them back in. Just remember, they're always rapid out of the blocks. They're always rapid out of the blocks. No need to panic. Just keep it neat and tidy, and they'll come back to you. Don't like going too wide there, you could just lose the rear end, game over. Top 7. Oh my god, Loz is within half a second of the lead. Ooh! Hate that corner. Todd's 3rd, Aways is 4th, Dan's 5th, Dougie's 6th, Anto's 7th. Not looking good, this. I can't lie. Oh, you fucker. Come on. Keep it neat and tidy at least. 4.4 to Ernesto, and the gap's growing. Yeah, it's not looking good, Brev. Oh well. Do what I can do. Do my best, that's all I can do. If the AI is too quick round Spa, the AI is too quick round Spa. There's another 9 races, another 10 races after this. Ah, come on. That's just poor. That's just poor driving. Did I just see Skeleton Josh then? Oh my god, they're on the screen. Oh my god, they're on the screen. They're within a minute behind me. Sorry, it's not the most interactive stream in the world with regards to me reading chat, but
The car 8 has taken the lead.
reading chat is... oh! Car 8's taking the lead. You know who that is, don't you? You know who that is, don't you? Who's 8th in the championship? The one. The only. Because, don't forget, the number of your car, the nose to tail Skeleton Josh and Loslock. They're a minute 8 behind me to lap me. Okay. Now I'm dropping back rapidly here.
You're losing on the car.
I know I am.
6.3 seconds.
Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. This is just the pace. This is the pace, and if it's not good enough, then it's not good enough. See, Loz is showing in the lead there, but he's actually not, because this is the live. He was briefly in the lead. What a battle's going on. I can watch it back on the replay after. Well, there's a hell of a battle going on. Then it's Todd 3rd, Aways 4th, Dan 5th, Dougie 6th, Anto 7th. I wish I was in some battles. It's looking like a lonely race at the back, this. Which I didn't anticipate. I honestly thought I'd be mid-pack. Honestly. Yeah, this was not the plan. To be, what am I? About a second
You're
slower.
losing on the car in front. The gap is 7.4 seconds.
Just keep my head down. Not make any mistakes, and maybe in the second half of the race. I can start catching him. Away's up to 3rd. Oh, that's cutting the corner a bit. I thought I might have got a penalty for that. Got away with one there. It's 8.4. They're so much quicker down the straights. That's my problem, isn't it? I should have set the car up in like a low downforce configuration or something like that. That's probably what it is. In fact, that's definitely what it is, but I've not really got into the setup of the car, but maybe I need to.
The leader is running 16.874.
Yes, apologies that I'm not in the pack battling with you lot. You know, that's the point of these races, that, you know, it's a bit of entertainment as well, as I'm sort of wheel to wheel. And there has been some races like that in the first part of the season. Alton Park, I think, was the best Viewers' Championship race. Alton Park was an absolute banger. This is not one for the highlights reel, but hang on in there. We'll get it done, and we'll hand out the points at the end. No worries. I know. Give me a wave when you lap me, Todd. Hey, Todd, and do you remember, right? About 5 races ago, Todd, I remember you putting in the comment, have you passed me yet? Do you remember that, when you were like, just defeated, just like, oh, have you overtaken me yet? In other words, reading between the lines, it was as if I'm faster than everyone, and it's just a case of when I eventually overtake everyone. Do you remember that? And now look at this. What's happened? What has happened? The comments gone from have you overtaken me yet to have I lapped you yet? In the space of 3 months. Look, they're only 53 seconds behind now. This is going to be embarrassing. I'm doing a one-stop. It's a one-stop shop. Because I've got 14 laps of fuel.
You're losing on the car in front.
I know I am.
9.2 seconds.
You don't have to keep reminding me. I'm going to try and do a one-stop strategy if I can. I'm going to do a George Russell special. Is the gap coming down to Ernesto now? Hold them up. Shall I get my PayPal details? Start bidding. How much you hold up, Skeleton Josh? Well, start the bidding. No, it's too quick down the straight. Let's have a look at this gap. 7.9, 7.8. Please let me close back in on Ernesto and at least let's have a competition with somebody, please. .7. Come on. I've done the best middle sector I can do. I'm 3.5 tenths up on my personal best, and the gap's increased.
You're losing on the
I'm done.
The gap is
It's
9.2
over.
seconds.
There's nothing I can do. It's the best lap I've driven. It's 6 tenths quicker. And the gap hasn't come down. Wow. How much time did I just lose in the final corner? What? Uh. 9.5, yeah. Nah. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Sorry, guys. It's not the most exciting YouTube live stream you've ever seen in your lives, but ay. That was a day late and $1 short on the brakes there. And the gap's probably 10 seconds now. 8.8? Okay. $7.9. Oh, have the tables turned? Have the tables turned? Have the tables 7.1? Oh, mate, the tables are turned. This is it. The tables are turned. The tables are turned. It's game on. It's game on. It's game on. How long's gone? Right. An hour and 24 remaining. 6.9. The tables have turned. Ernesto's been quick for 35 minutes. But he's running out of steam. Oh, it's got 7.8. What? Oh, I'm just too slow on the straights. But I'm catching him anyway. Tyres and fuel, tyres and fuel. 11 laps of fuel I've got. And tyres, well, tyres aren't so much a factor because you're limited by fuel. Not the tyres will last longer than the fuel load. So you're limited by fuel. Of when the pit stop is. I mean, you put a fresh set of tyres on in the pits anyway, but you're limited by fuel, basically. 7.3. Come on then. You've had your quick half an hour, have you, Ernesto? Yeah, well, there's still an hour and a half to go. Come on, then. Hmm. 8.1,
You're
come
leading on
on.
the car in front. The gap is 8.2 seconds.
Maybe he just made a mistake and lost like 2 seconds. Oh my god. Talk about a false dawn. I thought I'd cracked it. Top 7 check, top 7 check. Skeleton Josh leads, but it's only by half a second to Loz, and Aways is third, Todd fourth, Dan fifth, Dougie sixth, Anto seventh, and me nearly over the grass. Come on then, Ernesto, what's the gap? 8.8, I'm done for. He must have just made a mistake and lost a couple of seconds. That was me thinking Christmas had come early. Not a bit of it. 9.2, mate. There's nothing I can do. The AI's rapid round here. And I need to look at setting up the car. Track depending, low downforce setups, high downforce setups, because I'm just rocking up with exactly the same car. Do you know what I mean? I'm not messing about with anything. I'm just rocking up exactly the same car every race. Maybe need to start going into the options and fiddling around with everything, because this ain't working.
You're losing on the car in front.
Every lap,
The
are you
gap
going to
is
tell me that?
9.4 seconds.
Are you going to tell me that every single lap? Skeleton Josh only 33 seconds behind now. And the gap to Ernesto ticks over 10 seconds. Brutal.
The leader just did a 16.381.
He's got the slipstream of the car in front as well. So they're absolutely towing each other down the straights as well. That's what's screwing me over. On top of not having a right setup and Ernesto's being towed down the straight by Anthony. It's just that little bit more pain that I don't need. Right, 8.5 laps of fuel. I'm going to absolutely drain the tank. Because you can bet in the next 2 or 3 laps, the AI will start pitting. But that will not be me. I will go as long as I can. I'm going to try and pull a George Russell out of this. Might be my only shot at not being last anyway. Pull a one-stop strategy out my arse. The gap between Skella and Josh and Loz is still only 0.3 of a second. So basically Loz is being towed down the straights. Just like Ernesto is being. Well, the gap's actually come down slightly. I just gotta keep batting, keep batting, keep lapping. Don't make any stupid mistakes. It's a valid excuse though, Barry, it is. Because genuinely at Spa, you have got to have that better top line speed. No, I'm not just chatting out my arse, like, it is a genuine reason for why they're opening up like a second on the straights. You know what I mean? I'm not just like it's a valid reason, but something that I overlooked. So in the end, it's my own fault anyway, because I overlooked it and just rocked up to Spa-Francorchamps with a bog standard setup rather than messing about with stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I'm 10 seconds off the back of the pack. The tyres are starting to go off a little bit now. I'm feeling the understeer. Now the fuel's got to last to over an hour in the race for me to do a one stop. I've got to get past halfway before I pit, basically, to know that it's possible. So let's have a look. Let's start doing the maths. We've got an hour and 13 left. It's easily a one stop race. It's easily a one-stop race. It's easily a one-stop race. Now I'm hoping the AI do 2 pit stops though. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, where am I going? Right. Hour and 12 minutes left. 6 laps of fuel. Actually, it's not easily. It's borderline. It's borderline. It'll be a one stop, just about. No, the AI, if the AI pit in the next 2 or 3 laps, they won't be able to do a one stop. You've got to get past the halfway point. That's critical on a tank of fuel. And I can do that. They might be able to do that, but they just might not choose to do that. And so, I may not be last. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the car's not quite as responsive as it was. The tyres are starting to... I've stabilised the gap to Ernesto at 10 seconds. You know, hold the front page on that news, but it's something. It's something. But the leaders are coming. They're Skeleton Josh only 30. Ah, now they start to pit, you see. Oh, I'm going to George Russell them all, mate. Trust me. The win is on. No chance. Well, I might not be last. If I can pull a one stop. Because they're starting to pit. The leader's in. With an hour and 10 minutes to go, he'll definitely have to pit again. But I am rocking on 5 laps of fuel with an hour and 9 to go. I'll tell you what, it's close actually. It's borderline.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah. It's going to be touch and go for the one stop actually. An hour and 8 minutes remaining. I have to make it to at least halfway. Okay. Yeah, they're starting to pit. Skeleton Josh is in. Aways is in. So they're doing 2 stop. They're doing 2 stop. Yeah, no worries, Kim. Can't you change the settings in the pits? No. No, you mess about with all that before you start the race, but I never mess with it. I just roll with what I've given, which is, you know, really to be quick in iRacing, you've got to get nerdy about it. You've got to get nerdy about it. You've got to be changing toe in, toe out levels. You've got to be changing camber settings. You've got to be on diff settings. You've got to be on brake bias. You've got to be on aero, wing levels and all that. You've got to get nerdy with it. Whereas I don't bother with that. I'm just like, yeah, here's the car, switch the engine on, go. Do you know what I mean? You've got to get nerdy with it to gain those extra, you know, that extra tenth a lap or whatever. Whereas I've not really been asked about all that. But maybe this is the race where it's come home to roost, really. And this is the race where actually you do need to get nerdy with it and mess about with all those settings, because the straights are so long that you can't just rock up with a default setup and go, yeah, let's have a do. You're actually losing so much time on the straights that it's a bit of a joke, but hey ho, we live and learn, don't we? We live and learn. And I'm on a one stop. George Russell, you're out of this one. Whew. Right, everyone's pitting. Well,
The leader just did a
slowly but surely,
14.842.
everyone's pitting. So what's the time saying? Remaining an hour and 5. It's on the limit, this. Oh, I thought I was going to get a penalty there. Right. Oh shit, here comes Loz. Here comes Loz. He's not here yet. I won't hold you up, Loz, don't worry.
Right side. Clear on the right.
See, I'm fair game, me. See what I mean? Gentleman driver. I'm not here to fuck anybody up, you know what I mean? I run this championship in the fairest way I possibly can, and that is a God's honest truth. That is hand on heart. I run this championship in the fairest way I possibly can. And I'm being, all jokes aside on that one. Right, what's the fuel? 3 laps of fuel left. Yeah, I can do a one stop. I can do a one stop. One stop shop is the one. Oh, he's pitted. Okay.
The leader's pitting now.
You can't pay attention to the positions at the moment because we're mid pit stop. You know what I mean? We're mid pit stop window, so some people have pitted, some people haven't, so the positions are a bit wacky at the minute. While it sorts itself out whilst it... Whoa! That, I did not just lose the back end coming up Eau Rouge then. I did not. That did not just happen. thing is, what surprised me is, not everyone's stopped yet, have they? So, there could be the odd sneaky AI driver, i.e. you lot. There could be a few of you trying to pull off a cheeky one-stop like me. There could be the odd one, although a few more are pitting now. Maybe not. Everyone's sort of piling into the pits now, aren't they? This is the lap. This is the lap where everyone's dropped the gauntlet. I'm going to pull a George Russell on everybody. I don't give a damn. I did it at Road Atlanta and nearly won the race. I'm not going to win it here. I haven't got the pace, but I had the pace to win at Road Atlanta. It was like round 6. I nearly won that. Should have won. Right, 2 laps of fuel left. We're doing another lap. We're doing one more lap. Yeah, we're doing one more lap.
The car in front is pitting.
We're doing one more, baby. And hopefully that'll get us over half race distance as well. Yeah, just about. It's on the limit.
The car in front is pitting. The lead is pitting now.
Interesting. Oh, Barry might be on a one-stop. Oh, tyres are done. Get me in that pit lane. Get me in that pit lane before I spin it. Ernesto hasn't stopped yet. Interesting. Interesting. Not everybody's pitted yet, so theoretically there might be a bit of a split of strategies going on here. It's me and Ernesto are out to the death. Right, we're pitting now. Yeah. I'm on it. Yeah, of course he is. He's got to. We're all on 0 fuel, mate. This is the longest pit lane ever as well. Oh, and in practice I crashed here as well. When I was practicing, I crashed into this wall on the inside here because you can't see. You can't see anything. This is the dodgiest turn ever. Ugh. You see how dodgy that is, man? You can't see. Jesus. See how much time you lose in the pits? This is why a one-stop strategy over a two-stop strategy has got to be massively advantageous. Where are you going?
3, 2, 1. Right here.
You lose so much time in a pit stop that if you can do a pit stop less than everyone, you're saving like a minute. At least. Brim it, boys. Brim it. Brim it. Brim it. Brim it. I want 22 laps of fuel at least. What? 22 laps of fuel at least. If not more. Give me 23 laps of fuel. Come on, more. 24 laps of fuel. Love it. 25 laps of fuel. You beauty. 26 laps of fuel. We're getting to the end.
That's it, guys.
We're getting to the end. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. We get to the end now. And the thing is, can everybody else get to the end? I don't think so, baby. I don't think so, but I'm going to the end. You can all lose a minute and a half in the pits. But that is me brimmed. Absolutely brimmed with 26 and a half laps of fuel. Let's have it with 55 minutes remaining. Don't mind if I do diddly do. Don't spin it on cold tyres, you moron. That's it now. Ernesto's 38 seconds behind me. Lol. I don't know why, how or what, but he's had a slow pit stop, Ernesto, me old fruit. Right, now, bed in these tyres, man. Don't, yeah, they're a bit cold yet. Right, we'll have a look at the positions in a minute, because it'll all be a bit all change at crew. Interesting to see how this all plays out now. I'm on the George Russell special now. The George Russell special with Ernesto 43 seconds behind me. What has happened to him in the pits? Right. What are we saying? P16? Come on. P16, baby! Right, that's the lead. Oh! Loz has got the lead in the pit stops. Loz has got the lead through the pit stop window. Strategy's paying out for the one and the only. Aways is still third, Todd fourth, Dan still fifth, Dougie sixth and Anto seventh. But after the first round of pit stops, the one and only Loz is in the lead of round 14 of the Viewers' Championship. Look at that, 49th in the championship sits second and 43rd in the championship's third. Go on, boys. Get your points in today, lads. You'll be moving up about 20 positions or something like that. Skell and Josh and Aways on for big points. Oh, there's Anthony, 36.7 seconds up the road. Let's see what we can do. But I have a sneaking suspicion most people are having to stop for a second time with about, I don't know, last 15 minutes of the race. Last 15, 20 minutes of the race, you're just going to see a flurry of drivers in the pits. And I'm staying out there. I think Ernesto as well will stay out because He pitted same lap as me. But we'll see. Whew. I'll keep that on the screen for the time being. That's your top 7. What's good for Kim is no one in the top 5 in the championship is picking up massive points. Todd's the biggest threat and loss.
The leader is running 18.89.
So Kim, despite not being in the race, is actually getting quite lucky here. Because if it was Anthony winning, you know, Mitch second, Salty Dog third, Carl fourth, something like that, she'd be sweating. As it is, where are they? None of them are in the top 7. Incredibly fortunate that. Considering it's all random, that is incredibly fortunate. Yes, Anto, welcome in, bro. Don't think you pitted, of course you pitted, dude. Mind you, I don't know how long ago you typed that message because I can't really read chat, but the lap I pitted on was the last possible lap that you could pit. Because I started the race with a full tank of fuel and I had half a lap of fuel left when I pitted, so no one was staying out longer than me. Do you know what I mean? No one was staying out longer than me there in that first stint. Seems to be in a bit of no man's land here. Let's have a look. Anthony 33 seconds up the road. Dougie's 12 seconds behind to lap me. Ernesto 44 behind for position. Sixteenth might be it. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because I'm not stopping again. And the majority might, so even so, the gaps are so big that I might just make up like one position. This fancy one-stop strategy might gain me one place or something like that. We'll see. because the gaps between the cars now is, especially at the back. What are the gaps like at the front? So Loz leads by 6 seconds. Another 6 seconds to Waze. I'm actually glad Waze is quick today, because Waze has been in about 4 or 5 races, but he's always not really scored many, if any, points. So I'm glad he's up there in this one. Get some proper points on the board. All things being equal anyway. If nothing crazy happens. Dougie's slowly reeling me in to lap me. Other than that, not a lot happening with me. Kind of got a stalemate with Anthony 33 seconds in front, Ernesto 43 behind. I don't know what happened to him in the pit stop, by the way, but he lost out. And yeah, it's looking like a P16 for me out of 17. Which was not the dream. It wasn't the dream, but I'll keep an eye on the top 7 anyway. Especially if you all stop again. If you all stop again with like 10-15 minutes to go, oh, that'll be spicy. That'll be spicy, because that could change the top. That could change everything. We'll see. I reckon that's what's going to happen. I reckon we'll get into the last 15 minutes and you'll just start seeing at the top of the screen everyone just piling into the pits. Madness. Unless you fuel to the end, that's it. I do not know. I do not have that information. But the critical thing is about fueling to the end, right? You would have had to have, see, this is the thing. You would have had to have go at least midway in the race. Because a full tank of fuel got me like 1 hour and 1 minute into the race. So I could, a one-stop strategy was just about possible. Whereas if you pit like even a lap before me, even if they fill the tank, even if they brim it, you're not going to have enough fuel. Like there's literally the only lap was on the lap I pitted. So when you saw the notification start coming up like such and such is pitting, like 3 laps before me, there's no chance that they're going to the end. Because a full tank of fuel is only getting you an hour. A full tank of fuel is basically getting you an hour. So if you're pitting with an hour and 5 minutes on the clock, you ain't getting to the end. It's as simple as that. And I pitted with about 59.5 minutes on the clock. So it's literally... So we'll see. But Ernesto pitted on the same lap as me, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. In theory, most of you will pit again. In theory. In theory, I was supposed to be top 10 in this race, so in theory, always doesn't work. Doesn't always work, does it? In theory and in practice, it's two different things. I'm in a stalemate here. I'm slightly quicker than Anthony, but I'm not going to pull 31 seconds in 3/4 of an hour. And Ernesto's not going to pull 44 seconds. On me. So, unfortunately, this is it. Ducky's only 5.8 behind now. I'll get out of the way when he gets here. That's your top 7. Oh. A little bit over the law, that, but that's crap, come on. Whew. It's a shame it's like this, really. one car 30 seconds ahead and another car 30 seconds behind. I did think about putting a load of just padding the race out with 40 random cars, but I thought keep it simple. But then I knew that this is the upshot of keeping it simple. Second half of the race, everyone's spread out, and it's a little bit like this. So it's a bit of a lose-lose, really. I can put 40 AI cars in, makes it exciting in terms of more overtaking, but makes it a hell of a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Even though I predict the AI to do a splash and dash with a quarter of an hour to go, yeah, they're still going to lose like a minute in the pits. So I could make up a few positions, we'll see. Oh, Loz has got a 13-second lead now. Oh, that's my first off-track infringement. That's good going, that. That is good going. In some races, I have about 50 off-track infringements. And that's not an exaggeration. Oh, blue flags, here's Dougie. It's Dougie. At least I think it's Dougie. Yeah, it's Dougie. Right, oh look, you see? Second pit stops are happening. Second pit stops are occurring. Skeleton Josh, P2 in the race. You see what I mean? Right, Dougie, I apologise. I'm being an absolute... You can wait till the straight. You're 42 seconds behind the next car anyway. Right, go on then. Go on then, Dougie.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line.
You're not exactly in a close battle with anyone anyway. Oh, mind you, that's got Anto only 10 seconds behind, so... Should try and keep up with Dougie. I've got no chance, have I? Oh, I nearly hit the wall on the inside there. Come on, at least let me have the slipstream. Come on, please. It's too quick. He's already gone. There you go, you see. Guess who's not pitting? Guess who isn't pitting? Yeah, boy. People are in the pits, mate, for a second time. It's just a shame I'm a lap down, isn't it? This would have been interesting if I was in if I was in the top 7 on a one-stop strategy. Oh, I might have been able to pull the George Russell on everybody. As it is, I'm a lap down, so it's not quite getting the same sort of benefit. I might make up a cheeky position or two, but oh, if I had the pace for like top 7 and then everyone around me just starts pitting, oh, it would have been beautiful. We've got to be into the last half hour now. I'll have a look. Yeah, we're into the last half hour.
Car 12 is now leading. The car in front
Who's car 12? That's Dan. Dan and Loz 1-2. How is the gap 0.000? What is it? Oh, don't spin. Oh, I lost the rear there. This is because the pit stops are happening, so this isn't... Don't read too much into it yet. See, Dan's still out there. That's why. Dan Davis on a one stop. Oh, that would be ruthless. That would be ruthless. That would be ruthless. If Dan Davis is on a one stop, you're all in the bin. That would be a KO of all KOs. Dougie's up to third. Go on, Dougie. Go on, Dougie. Dougie for the podium. I want to see it. But that's not necessarily how it's going to end up, because it's not all said and done yet with the pit stops. It's not all said and done. I'm up to 15th. I'm up to 15th. Come on then, Anthony. What are you doing 34 seconds behind me? I'll keep checking the top 7, don't worry. But if Dan stays out, here's Skeleton Josh. If Dan can go to the end, you're all done for. How close is it between Loz, Dougie and Oways though? They must be absolutely, literally towing each other down the straights. Right, alright, go on then. Go on then, Josh. Go on then, Josh. Go on then, Josh. Go on then, Josh. Come on, confirm me in that P15, baby. P15! Who's this? It's Todd. Sorry, Todd. Let's get up through Eau Rouge. I'll give you the slipstream anyway, Todd. Let's go through Eau Rouge. Go on, get the slipstream. Go on, Todd. Get after him. Go on, boy.
On your left.
Go on, get after him.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Good, Todd. Dan's still not pitted. How long's left? Right, with 24 minutes to go. And Dan is yet to pit for a second time. He's got a 43-second lead over Loz. The battle of GI8s is on. It's all about whether Dan pits or not, basically. And I tell you what, if Dan does pit late on, then it probably puts him outside, probably puts him about 6th.
Running 16.926.
No, that's the wrong gear. Is Dan on a one-stopper? Oh, he's not. He's in. He's coming in. He's coming in. He's handing victory to Loz. He's coming in. He ain't anybody out there doing a one-stopper, mate. He's coming in. Just as I said, is he on a one-stopper? Bang. He's not. It's not going to be 3 wins in a row. And if it was, that wouldn't have been fair on everybody else. It still might be a top 7. You know, so it's not the end of the world, but Dan was definitely on the alternate strategy there. But there is a pit stop. It's 19 minutes ago. He's in the pits and handing the lead over to Loz. As if it was a GI8 1-2 as well. Absolutely mad. Hey, both can have 2 wins apiece if Loz does. Mind you, though, the gap between Loz, Aways, and well, Dougie's. Mate, Aways can win this. Aways can win this. Is that down there? That's down there. That's down there. So he's come out P7. He's come out of the pits P7, Dan. Yeah, Dan, you've come out of the pits P7. The position doesn't update live, but you're effectively P7. And I'm right behind you, dude. Well, I'm not. I'm a lap and a bit. Well, there he is. The race leader for a time. And the AI have been absolutely rapid here today. There's been nothing I can do about it. Yes, I've beaten Anthony. Yes, I've beaten Ernesto. But everybody else has absolutely slapped me. And I've done everything I could. I've given it everything, but the AI and me not having proper setups or whatever, I've been absolutely killed. Right. So. Oh my. Right, it's not updated yet. Oh my god, Caro! Has Aways just taken the lead? Oh my god, if Aways wins, that's hilarious. Has Aways just taken the lead? Is that what that notification was? See, that timing board doesn't update very quickly. It updates lap by lap. So it's not exactly... This screen is live, but I can't... This is interesting. I think Aways has taken the lead, you know, it's just not updated yet. Oh my god. Dougie has scrambled his way up onto the podium as well at the minute. It's Loz, Aways, Dougie, Skell and Josh, Todd, Dan has passed Mitch up to P6. Or was he 6 when he came out? I think he was just 6, wasn't he? When he came out of the pits. It's not updated yet, but I think Aways is effectively in the lead with about 15 minutes to go. Wow. Yeah, 15 minutes to go. Well, Kim won't mind Away's winning because Away's is 43rd in the championship, so give him the 50 points because, with all due respect, he's not really a threat. But he won't be 43rd in the championship after this, that is a fact. Sunset at Spa. It's still saying Loz is in the lead here, but with Away's right behind him. Then Dougie and Skeleton Josh are within half a second of each other. Ooh, it's close. I mean, not with me it's not. I wish it was close with me, but I'm just a lap down on the other side of the track, but it's the taking part that counts. Oh man, I wish I was in contention, I really do. And I've tried everything. I'll give it. But if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth winning, would it? If I was winning every race, that'd just be pointless. So at least you know it's a challenge. You know, I'm not making this easy at all. You know, I could make myself look an absolute sim racing god, change all the settings and make it so I win every race, but nah man, I like the challenge of everyone being absolutely rapid. I like the challenge of that. Oh, Skeleton Josh has overtaken Dougie for third. Oh, come on. That 12 minutes to go. Loz leads Away's by 7/10 of a second. It's incredibly close. More than a Grand Prix distance as well. There's 44 laps in a Belgian Grand Prix. I'm on lap 45. Whew. I just check the fuel just to make sure. 7 laps of fuel. Yeah, there won't be 7 laps. There'll be about 5. There'll be about 5. So we're all right. Wasn't away, he's still battling it out for the win. Gaps at 1 second. Skeleton Joss has secured third as well. Dougie just didn't have the pace to hold on to it. But P4's not bad. I tell you what, 50 points for loss here if he should win it. Championship contender, surely. He might break into the top 5 with 50 points. Because there's been a top 5 breakaway since about round 6 or 7. And Loss might break into that if he does win it. Apologies that these streams are also a bit like talk amongst yourself kind of a situation, but as you can imagine, it sort of takes up a lot of it takes a lot of concentration. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's not the most interactive stream in the world. Because if it was, I wouldn't get 46 clean laps in, I'll tell you that. Oh, Loz might have it covered, gap 1.2. There can only be a couple of laps left now. I'm wide. How long's left? 7 minutes. How much fuel have I got? More than enough. 3 to 4 laps. Another 3 to 4 laps. Tyres are going off now, but that's to be expected. Oh, blue flags. Blue flags. Who is it? It's Mitch. Go on then, Mitch. It's like they're in a different category. They're that much faster. It's like I've been racing a separate category today. Oh, it doesn't look anything dramatic, but trust me, I could feel it through the wheel that I nearly lost the rear end then. Anthony's closing in, but he's going to run out of time. I've got P15 locked down. Oh my God, Waze is right behind him.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Waze is within 3/10. Bro. Oh man. A ways to go for the late lunge. I might have to watch it back on the replays. I might have to watch back the last few laps between them two. Oh, turn in. Dougie getting some good points as well, P4. Not bad, that's about 36 points, that. The point system is 50 points for the win, 43 points for second, 40 points for third, 36 points for fourth, 33 points for fifth, 30 points for sixth, 27 points for seventh. Oh! I can't remember after that. But you get the idea. Down to 1 point for 20th, so everyone's getting points. But it's a ways getting all 50. He's going to have to make a move on the last couple of laps. And he'll certainly be moving up from his current 43rd place in the championship. As will Skeleton Josh, 49th in the championship, but looking at a podium as well. So, yeah, those two guys will be rocketing up like 20 positions, the pair of them. Then Dougie getting good points, Todd getting good points as well. 6th in the championship, 5th on the road for Todd, so maybe Todd will be in the top 5 after this one. Dan getting good points again, P6. Mitch, 4th in the championship, gets a P7, so that might put him up to 2nd in the championship, actually. Thinking about it, because with Carl and Anthony and Salty Dog all behind him, Mitch might move up to 2nd in the championship. We'll see. I'll do the maths later and work it all out and post an updated championship standings probably tomorrow morning. But yeah, get the calculator out. I'll tell you what, it takes it's a good 2 or 3 hours to work out everyone's championship standings and then type it out on the on YouTube. It's a good like 2 to 3 hours. It's not the work of 5 minutes. So please do drop a thumbs up on that post. Because it's no easy. Mind you, there's only 16. We're only adding points onto 16 drives, so it actually won't take as long this time. But usually, if it's like a Le Mans special where every single person's getting points, bro, that took me like a full morning to work it all out.
White flag, stay smooth.
You know what I mean? You probably think, oh, it works out in 3 minutes. Nope, it's a full morning. But yeah, I'll do the maths after the stream. Final lap. And the Loz versus Waze is going down to the last lap as well. The gap's still 0.3 of a second. If a Waze gets a last lap dive bomb, that'll be interesting. 50 laps of Spa-Francorchamps. Jeez. 50 laps. No spins, no crashes, no penalties, one-stop strategy. Yes, I've not had the pace, but oh my god, I'll spin it now. That would be the irony of it. I've not had the pace, but listen, I'm quite happy with what I've done here. The AI has just been too quick, but I've not been stupid. I've not been reckless. And I've not been throwing it in the wall at every opportunity, although the tyres are gone now, so I'm running wide a little bit. But we're alright. And I think Loz has got the win. Oh my god. What am I doing? This last lap is scruffy as hell. This might be the first race with absolutely no spins. I wonder if it is. Because even Alton Park I spun onto the grass, and that was one. Maybe Road Atlanta I didn't spin. Maybe Road Atlanta where I come second I didn't spin. But yeah, 0 spins. So I'm quite happy really, truth be told, even though the pace wasn't there and I've been absolutely trounced. But there we go then. I think Loz has held on to it. We'll get a confirmation of that in a minute. But that is round 14 of the Viewers' Championship done. Wow. Oh, that was long. That was unforgiving. That was tricky. Has Loz done it? Let's find out. Because those time balls don't update really. Oh, that's loud. 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 So unnecessarily loud. Right. Oh my god. I am done for. Right. Let me put myself over there. And boom. Loz has won it by half a second. 5th on the grid as well he was. Congratulations, the one, the only Loz on winning round 14 of the Viewers' Championship. Aways comes home P2. Skeleton Josh P3. Todd of Ramsgate, congratulations, P4. Dougie P5. Daniel Davis tried the one stop. At a pit in the closing stages. Drops to P6, but not bad. Still got good points. Anto P7, Mitch Chapman 8th, Barry 9th, JJ 10th, Simon 12th, Salty Dog. No, sorry, Simon 11th, Salty Dog 12th, Carl 13th, Sean Tam 14th, me 15th, Anthony 16th. His name's in green just because we're watching the camera on board of him. And Ernesto, unfortunately, last in this one, but you still get points. You still get some points. You still get about 6 or 8 points, Ernesto. So everybody's a win. I'm quite happy with my performance there, actually. As consistency goes, I was pretty consistent. So I'm quite happy with that. Oh, that's been a long one. Thank you. If you have watched the stream, please do drop a like. Get yourself subscribed. Now, it is summer break now. There isn't a Grand Prix for about 4 weeks, so I don't know. I might do some iRacing, which is this game. If you don't know, this is iRacing. What I might do is this, but online, and not 2-hour races, like 10, 15-minute races. I might do competitive multiplayer online, maybe a couple of evenings a week, just to bridge the summer gap, just for August. I might do a Viewers Sprint Championship where I've thought about putting like the top 25, top 30 in the championship in like a sprint championship. Everyone starts from 0 points, and I just do like 2 or 3 evenings a week for a month and just do like short little races. I don't know. I'll have a think, but I'll do something because I don't want to have the channel just sat there for a month with no streams. So I'll try and think of something, do something for the next month. So stay tuned. Probably be more iRacing, maybe either online or, like I say, a Viewers Sprint Championship. But cheers. But yeah, Kim, basically you're still keeping the championship lead. You would anyway, but second in the championship, Anthony, was 16th. Lucky for you. Third in the championship, Salty Dog, was 12th. Fourth in the championship, Mitch, 8th. So, you know, you're not really losing out that badly amongst everybody. But yeah, Loz might break into the top 5 now with another 50 points. But yeah, I will do the maths. I will work it all out. And if Dougie's still live on Twitch, I'll join in for a couple of drinks now. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining the stream. It's been a hot one. It's been a sweaty one. I didn't have the pace, but listen, I drove the best I could, and I'm quite happy with what I did. You know, there's been many races where it's been a bit of a clown show and I've spun off 18 times. Today was not that. I drove the best I could. In the end, the AI, you lot were just too fast. But yeah, congratulations, Loz, on the 50 points. Aways for a P2. Skeleton Josh for a P3. They will be rocketing up that championship standings. Todd as well. Dougie, Dan, Anto, Mitch. You've all got decent positions there in that race. Barry as well, top 10. JJ just inside that top 10 as well. So yeah, I'll do the maths. Post updated championship standings tomorrow morning probably. And yeah, join. Stay tuned. I'll be live in the next couple of nights, maybe doing some of this against real people. Yeah, a bit of competitive multiplayer maybe on this, and see where I rack up against not the AI but other actual people with their own sim rigs. Maybe I'll get humbled, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, thank you guys, thank you for joining the stream, and I will catch you all soon on the channel, definitely before the Dutch Grand Prix, which is in about 4 weeks. Cheers guys, thank you, and see you next time. Bye for now.